So I've given it a lot of thought. And considering everything that's going on, considering they give me this option for Saudi, but I honestly wouldn't have even considered her. Given what I just had gone on, would have only really considered helping out the first three. Let's see. I probably wouldn't go with Natsuki, because presumably, according to this, I'm into Natsuki, and I'd be way too shy to admit into that, so I wouldn't go for her. I would have wanted to go for Yuri, because I felt like she would have needed the most help, but then Monica said that whole thing about not spending time with me, and etc, etc. So then I would have been leaning more towards her, but then she also has Saori's help. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger. I mean, I have like, if this was the actual situation, I'd have maybe, I don't know, 10 seconds to make up my mind. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay! Yay, you picked me! Hold on a second. Yeah, Monica, you're the one who needs the least. Yeah, I kind of want to go for Yuri because I figured that much. You're the one who needs the least amount of help out of all of us. Huh? But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Saori as well. But Phoenix was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with your decision. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounded like you guys are the ones with interior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good as a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Are you going to... So you're going to do the right thing, President? Okay, I get it. It's technically most logical for Phoenix to help one of the two of you. So, I guess that's what we'll do. God damn it. Now I gotta decide again. Do you have a preference, Phoenix? I don't fucking know. Shit. Alright. Since that failed, I guess I would have to go with Yuri again. I mean, she does have to bake a bunch of shit. Even though Yuri needs the help, I don't know how much I can actually help her, given my skill set. But she does need the help. Well, I'd probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki? I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Phoenix? Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things, so I think your assistance would be very helpful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said it would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, or I read that the wrong way. Whatever. Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way, Phoenix? Me? I guess you say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. How about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Phoenix picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing I do for the event will compare to that, so... I get it. I'm kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Saori. Even if it didn't work out perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Saori would say at a time like this, because Saori's always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. Now, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for me today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Probably should have picked Natsuki. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat with each other. I turn around. Sorry, I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you for this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Huh? My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that, I would be the one going to your house since, I'm the one helping you. I suppose that would make sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house. Alright. In that case, it wouldn't be a problem. Damn it, I should have picked Natsuki. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like I should... I mean, I can technically go back, but I'll just stick to I'll stick to the decisions I've made. I don't know what I would have done if because I know I definitely would have gone originally with Monica, just because I wouldn't be able to choose between the two of them. So I figured Monica would have been the safer choice, but they kind of shit all over my choice. So after that, I don't know what I would have done. I mean, maybe I would have gone for Yuri, but definitely would have rather been with Natsuki. Oh, fuck. Man, now I like stupid ass Natsuki in real life. God damn it. Doki Doki bullshit. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Phoenix. I think we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I choose to help you because that's what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. I would have definitely gone to like, yeah, I mean, you had so much work, so I just figured you needed the most help. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Huh? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks real hard again. She looks me straight in the eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. I've totally fucked up. Now that I just realized it. I have Saori pissed off at me. Now I have Natsuki pissed off at me. Oh, fuck. I done school days this shit. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door, and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no way that no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. There a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. Until then, I won't be able to take my mind off of it. I seriously can't wait. Oh god, I can wait. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Yuri's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri is clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard from Saori since she left the club early that day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worrying about her in the back of my mind. Between what Saori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Saori's feelings aside when she might need me? Oh man. I decided to visit Saori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like I've done in the past. Once I reach Saori's house, I knock on the door before letting myself, whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what it said, I'm fucking up every line of text as it goes. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. Saori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her to not run down to greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Saori? Oh, thank God. I thought she hung herself or something. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Hi, Phoenix. I sit down in her room. Saori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell she's different. There's a moment of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Saori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals on the wall. Same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Saori already left by the time we decided that for the meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the physical preparations, right? Yeah, that's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We don't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Yuri then? Yep. There's more silence between us. Saori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get the point. Or rather, I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well, so... Saori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Phoenix. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. you wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Saori! I grabbed Saori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something's happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Till I know, I won't stop thinking about it. Saori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Phoenix. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Phoenix? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it with me? That's how it feels like. And that's why I just wanted to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Saori kept this from me this entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Saori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It's almost like I've been betrayed as... It's almost as I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I can to support you. I shouldn't say that. Even if there's only so much that I can do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Phoenix. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends, get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So, that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right, I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Saori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Phoenix. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Selfish. I finally showed you what a terrible person I am. Tears streaked down Saori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my own heart, hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm trying to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, once again I grab Saori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace. Phoenix. Saori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't want it any other way. Phoenix. Saori isn't hugging me back, despite my arms being wrapped around her. Saori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Phoenix. Saori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Saudi finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Phoenix. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain, but your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Saudi lets me go, and as she does, I let go of her as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Saudi wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day with her here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Saudi shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be very good for me. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm gonna try my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I'll look forward to it. I say goodbye to Saudi and exit her house. You know, the more I think about it now, I think if I would have picked Saudi at that point, they probably would have been like, no, leave her alone, pick someone else. So let's see. Actually, I am curious. Yes, because I saved this, so it's fine. Saudi. I mean, it's going to be anyone. I prefer helping Saudi. I mean, we're already neighbors then. But Monica says Saudi was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much? No. Sorry, I didn't mean this to be difficult. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Alright. Anyways, on the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Yuri's about to come over, too. I think Saudi is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. And I guess it's probably good that I picked Yuri into the Natsuki. Because assuming Saudi is even remotely into me, her knowing that I'm going to be with Natsuki, this girl she thinks I like, probably hurts more than the fact that I'm going to spend the day with Yuri. This other girl, at most she'll think I'm a playboy, which is probably better. I don't know. I hope so. I don't want to hurt any of your Doki Doki feelings. Oh no. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You could have always just texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. I suppose that's true. That's bullshit. No girl would ever arrive to someone's house early, ring the doorbell, but not text you anywhere before that. Like, maybe they would try to surprise you when they get there, but they ring the doorbell and no one's there. She would fucking text you. No matter what. Like, I understand she won't call you, but she will text you. Like, Doki Doki suspicious. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. Could be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Fine, ignoring that shit. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it'll be fine. I take Yuri into my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, I'd be embarrassed for it'd be really embarrassed. Wait, I would be really embarrassed for my room? Oh, okay. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both of her hands firmly into her lap, as if it's making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Yes. I have a few things planned that, you can help me with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. Atmospheric enhancements? You gonna make me say that shit twice? You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to take our guests to a faraway place, although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax a little. Relax. I bought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that'd be really neat. What's the wooden thing though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? I don't know a damn thing, girl. Ah, is that so? It's one of my favorite contributors to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you choose, you can change the mood of the air itself. You can even feel it permeate through your body. Relaxation, positive energy, romance, reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes the cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a tiny ray of vapor begins to sprout through a small hole on the top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is this one for? This one is a jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, that's a good way to describe it. I chose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel them flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think it's perfect for sharing our poems? It does sound suitable, but you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself. She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are those for? Well, did you purchase the original? Did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway of the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbons to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing by the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you were so good at this, Yuri. Is that so? Well, I suppose I do get a little intense, as you'd put it. Yuri giggles with red cheeks. Is it just me, or is she more relaxed when it's just the two of us? Or maybe the excitement she feels from sharing something that she enjoys. Here's a marker, Phoenix. You can write any characters you want. I'll help you once I finish cutting the ribbons. Ah, alright. Sitting on the floor together, the two of us get to work. I carefully draw a different character on each paper, doing my best to manage my bad handwriting. Yuri unravels a long strand of red ribbon to her desired length. Then, she reaches into her bag once more and pulls out a pocket knife. The knife is strangely beautiful. The silver handle has an intricate pattern of waves etched into it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Well... Embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're going to think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge. To each their own, you know? If you promise you won't be weirded out. Yeah, I promise. Alright. The thing is, I'm kind of into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. A combination of craftsmanship and feeling of danger, maybe? What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just funny how nervous you are about sharing. It's an interesting to be into, I guess. But I think it's kinda suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, it's a really cool looking knife, I can't deny that. It is, isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife, with the handle facing me. I take it and turn it into my hands. It feels heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharpness, I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ah! Phoenix! Why did you do that? I didn't expect it to be that sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin like it's paper. Oh no. A small drop of blood trickles down from the side of my finger. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. She stares at it and noticeably fidgets. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Without warning, I knew she was gonna do that. I had a feeling she was gonna do that. Without warning, Yuri puts my finger into her mouth and licks the wound. I can feel her tongue curl around my finger. Startled, I instinctively pull my hand back. Oh, please forgive me. Is she into blood? Oh dear. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, her face burning up. Yuri, that's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. Sure it was a little weird and it took me by surprise, but I guess she was just trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overreacting a little bit. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a stupid thing to do, but I'll do it anyways. I take Yuri's hand and lick her index finger in return. Phoenix, did you really just do that? Nah, we're even. Yuri just looks at me like I did something wrong. I knew that would be a bad idea. If not for the sweet aroma of the jasmine oil, the air would be extremely heavy right now. You're so weird, Phoenix. Yuri giggles shyly. Huh? Yuri calling me weird? I have no response to that. Where do you keep your bandages? I don't think I need one, actually. It was a tiny cut. Look, it's already stopped bleeding. I see. That's relieving. The tension is quickly lifted. We each resume our respective activities. I watch Yuri's knife cut through the ribbon like it's nothing but air. Meanwhile, I continue to make progress on the paper. After you've finished attaching the paper to the ribbons, we lay them out side by side. Looks better than I expected and will be very effective as a door curtain. It looks great. Good thing you're coming up with this, Yuri. Thanks. It's just something I saw online, really. Are you ready to move on to the next task? Yeah, let's do it. What do you have in mind? I'd like to create a banner. That's why I asked you to buy paint tablets. Ah, that's right. One of the items Yuri asked me to buy was a kit of watercolor paint tablets. We'll need about 6 cups of water to put each of the tablets in. Do you mind fetching those for us? Of course not. 6 cups of water. I'll be right back in a moment. Thank you very much. I keep reading minute as moment. Oh, and just a little bit of water is okay. If you fill the cups too much, it'll get too diluted. Taking Yuri's advice, I decided to use small plastic bathroom cups. Rather than full-size glasses. I put them on a plate to catch any paint that drips. Then I bring it back to my room. I guess it's like cups. I guess maybe in Japan they have specific cups that they use in their bathrooms for, like, let's say, like mouthwash or something like that. That's the only thing I can really think of. Or like when you brush your teeth to wash out the toothpaste, maybe they have just specific cups for that. I guess that would make... I mean, that's not exactly strange or anything like that, but... Yuri? Yes? I come in to see Yuri quickly unrolling her sleeve, pulling it back over her arm. Does she cut herself and lick the blood off because she likes the blood? Nothing. Your face is a little red. Is it hot in here or something? She get, like, turned on by blood? I don't understand. Nothing at all. There's nothing wrong, so let's make the paint. Yuri hurriedly dismisses me and takes it upon herself to unwrap the tablets, dropping them into the cups. So, I thought we would do something simple that would look very nice. I'd like to paint a gradient across the banner, starting with the colors for sunrise, then daytime, then sunset, then nighttime. Once it dries, I'll write an inspirational quote across the banner. We can hang it on the wall behind the podium, at the front of the classroom. Ah, neat. What are you gonna write? Well, it will be a, more of a fun surprise for you. Yuri smiles at me. If you say so. After rolling out the banner, Yuri and I kneel on opposite sides so we don't get in the way of each other. Yuri uses a brush and adds a few dots of different colors across the banner to serve as a color guide when we paint. This kind of reminds me of elementary school. Painting on a banner with watercolors feels a lot like art class projects we had back then. It's relaxing. I'm sorry if it feels too childish. No, I didn't mean it at all. I didn't mean it like that at all. It's kind of fun, you know? Yeah, it is fun. I'm glad you feel that way too. Yuri stops painting for a moment, thinking to herself. For me, I don't need to go out and do crazy things to have fun. In fact, I usually don't even want to. I just like when I can spend time with one other person, even if it's just something simple like reading. It doesn't even matter if we don't talk much. Having a friend next to me makes me feel a little bit nicer. Makes it feel a little bit nicer. I think that's all it takes for me to be happy. Is that so? Even if Yuri and I are quite different, I can understand where she's coming from. I feel that way about things like anime and games, where simply sharing that experience with someone can make me happy. I think I feel the same way. Yuri smiles gently. I knew you'd understand. Yuri leans over the banner to grab an unused paintbrush, but I move at the same time, causing my hand to bump to hers. Kya! Sorry. Yuri reels back and I quickly lift my hands in surprise. Are you hurt? No, I'm not hurt. It just startled me, that's all. Sorry, I should have asked you to get it for me. It's not your fault. Ah, your face. There are droplets of paint on Yuri's face and neck. Is there something on my face? Yeah, I accidentally got paint on you. Sorry, it's totally my fault. I'll get a towel right away. I rush out and fetch a small towel, then dampen it with hot water. I return to the room and kneel back down in front of her. Here. Oh, sweet, finally my hand. I pat down Yuri's face and neck with the towel. Is something wrong? It's hot. I just didn't expect it. Sorry. I didn't want to use cold water. Having finished, I start to retract my hand, but Yuri suddenly holds my wrist. Wait. Just for a little longer. It feels really nice. I keep my hand still against Yuri's neck. She looks into my eyes. It's an intense expression that I recognize from when she's reading her books. It's almost as if she's lost in a daze, enveloped by her own thoughts. She breathes gently, half through still slightly parted lips. What is happening? Is the aroma of the jasmine oil giving me this dizzy feeling? Yuri's gentle fingers wrapped around my wrist send a tingly sensation through my arm, and suddenly her face seems to be much closer to mine than it was a moment ago. Yuri slowly pulls away. Sorry. I've been feeling a little lightheaded today. Is it because she's been cutting herself? I didn't mean to space out. It's fine. The moment is over as soon as it began. Yuri picks up her brush again, but her movements are even clumsier, like she's unable to focus. I remain silent, forced to ignore the event that just transpired. I hesitantly retrieved my own brush and continue following Yuri's example. That should do it. I finished filling out the night sky with white dots that look like stars. Looking at the banner as a whole, it's very pretty and natural looking. I think it came out better than expected. I'm really happy with the results. Yeah, me too. Are you going to add the lettering now? Not yet. It needs to dry first. That's true, but won't that take a while? Well, perhaps it would be best to leave it here and then have you bring it in the morning. I can do the lettering in the classroom before the event starts. Is that okay? Yeah, that's totally fine. Wonderful. In that case, I don't think there's anything more for us to do here. Phew. You say that like you're glad it's over. Was I wrong to assume that you were at least enjoying yourself a little bit? No, it's not that. I'm just glad we managed to get everything done. I see. I am too. I was a little concerned about time. I can just start making dinner soon. So you don't have any time left? I was secretly hoping we would have extra time after finishing the work. Well, Yuri thinks to herself. I think it'd be too irresponsible for me to wait much longer. I'm sorry. I was hoping there would be more time as well. It's probably my fault. Sorry for being such a slow worker. No, it's not your fault at all. And the most important thing is that we got everything done, right? Yeah. So, I shouldn't be disappointed or anything. I shouldn't be disappointed. Oh, I don't know. I guess she's... whatever. Gathering all her things, Yuri seems a little downcast. I understand why. It sounded like she really gets the opportunity to spend time with friends in a relaxed environment. But that doesn't mean this is the last time it can happen. Once Yuri packs up, I walk her to the front door. Thank you very much for having me today. Leave me alone, guys. It's a long episode. No problem. I'm glad I was able to help. Just let me know if there's anything else you need me to bring tomorrow. I will. Well then. Yuri fidgets. I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Wait. I kind of say that without thinking. About today. It's fine that we didn't have as much time as we wanted. Because we can do it again. Whenever you want, you can come over and or we can go out somewhere. Forget, you don't like going out much. As I stumble over my words, Yuri simply smiles bashfully. Anyways, you know what I'm trying to say, so... You're very thoughtful, Phoenix. Yuri takes a step closer to me, then briefly squeezes my hand. I kinda like that about you. Well... How am I supposed to respond to that? But I don't even get a chance as Yuri suddenly pulls back. Saori? Huh? Hi, Phoenix. Saori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Phoenix. I just stopped by to say hi. Well, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry, but I'm already on my way to leave. Aw, really? That's too bad. I'm sorry, but we'll all be together for the festival tomorrow, so... That's fine, right? Of course. Saori beams. Yeah, so... I'll see you tomorrow. Clearly embarrassed, Yuri hurries off. Saori waves goodbye after her. Saori... I thought you didn't want to come out today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Yuri. And how close you got to her. And it makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to roll down Saori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Phoenix? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart's splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be much better if I could just disappear. Saori, don't say that. It's true, Phoenix. If I wasn't here, you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being so selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica was right about what? Saori, what I said before is true. I'm not gonna let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm gonna be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Saori looks away. I put my hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Phoenix. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Saori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Saori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Phoenix. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And... That's enough, Saori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Saori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Saori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give to you. Come on with this shit, man! No.